Stand firmly behind Ruchika's case. It's turning out to be a very complicated case. Many believe that, even family alleges that, right from bureaucrats to politicians, they were all there to help Mr. Rathore. I have with me a lawyer of Ruchika, Mr. Pankaj Bhardwaj. Let's try and speak to him and speak on the options. Sir, what are the options now with you?
You see, one option certainly is that we go in for the enhancement of the sentence. But in that case, the maximum sentence provided under the law is only 2 years. What we are thinking is to go to the Supreme Court and get this matter reopened and request the court to take it as an exceptional case so that ultimately justice is done to this family.
Technically, is that possible?
Yeah, it is possible. Because towards the ends of justice, the Supreme Court has the power to order reinvestigation or to even order that to look into the circumstances why this case was not taken up under 306.
You followed this case right from the beginning. What were the reasons why abetment to suicide, why that section was not there?
You see, since the suicide was there, so our job was to get the FIR registered from the High Court. It was registered, ordered, and the High Court also ordered that no officer below the rank of DIG should investigate and personally look into this. Unfortunately, I would say, even there they could not get the justice, and it was only 354 under which Mr. Rathore was charged. Then we moved an application for adding 306 because the case was very clear that there are circumstances, mitigating circumstances, which very clearly show that it's a case of 306. That application was allowed. He was charged under 306 by the magistrate, CBI magistrate at Ambala. He preferred a revision petition in the High Court, which was allowed by the court, unfortunately.
CBI in this case was the prosecuting body, but what was their role? Why they let section 306 go away from them?
The reason certainly will be best known to them, but I am very sure that in spite and despite of the fact that we were very confident that the premier agency of the country is looking into the matter, yet according to me, in spite of the fact the prima facie case under 306 was made out, yet they did not bother to challan him under 306.
Were there any lapses? What could they have done?
Certainly. No. Only the statements were very clear, indicated to the fact that there is a abetment by Mr. Rathore. 107 was very clearly attracted in this case. And that is the reason why even the magistrate wrote this very clearly. And it was the line written, I very clearly remember, that I cannot see as to why the CBI has turned its blind eye towards the statement of these witnesses.
You're also talking about Ashu's statement and affidavit. Was that taken into view by CBI?
No. Ashu very categorically, even today paper very clearly shows that Ashu has written that I was treated like a dog and I was let off from the jail only after Ruchika died. So that, I mean, what bigger indication could be there? What more abetment could be there? It's a clear case. The brother was also picked up in so many cases and he was paraded half naked and this, that and the other. And
so who all are real people who...
System. I would say system. What based? After 7 years, the High Court passes the order, the premier agency comes into play, yet they don't do anything. They also keep their eye closed towards the relevant section. The relevant section was 306 at that time.
So, lawyer of Ruchika clearly says that there was a system failure, everybody failed, law failed, bureaucrats failed, politicians failed and civil society failed. Now they say the option with them is to move the Supreme Court. Back to the studio.
Tuba.com